Kun Tunsatit, something to show you. This is the latest weekly Nation Weekender, and the cover is quite attractive.
Who's that girl?
This is the pretty girl who would be Prime Minister in 24 hours.
24 hours, yes. Wow.
And talks about, brothers and sisters are like arms and legs, and the red shirts are the clothing.
This is the latest issue of the Nation.
It is. It is going to be all about the new Prime Minister. But then, before we talk about the new Prime Minister, what about the outgoing Prime Minister? What is he going to leave behind?
He's saying farewell to the nation tonight.
Wow, okay.
And we have got the transcript of his farewell speech. It's quite a long one.
Is he going to be quite nostalgic? Is he going to cry on TV, you think?
I don't know yet, but it seemed very formal and non-provocative at all. It's just a formal, sweet goodbye, if you put it. Yes.
But he's going to claim that he's leaving behind a very impressive record.
Yes.
As Prime Minister.
That's the main message. He said that the Yingluck government will inherit a very good and sound economy. He said that when he became Prime Minister, one of the first priorities was to put out the fire ravaging Thailand, and by that he meant the economic fire. And he said that after all the jobs that his government has done, now the Yingluck government will have a very good fiscal and financial flexibility.
Wow.
To handle the economy in the future.
So in the pocket you have enough money to spend.
Yes, he made a point that the foreign reserve of Thailand is now 180 billion US dollars, which is $70 billion increased compared with when he became the government.
Wow. So he should have said that during the election campaign. He didn't say it.
Maybe he was saying that, but the people was trying to listening to something else.
Yes.
He made a lot of business comments in his farewell speech, and also he mentioned Cambodia. He said one of the issues that will be facing the Yingluck government was the unfinished business concerning Cambodia. He said apart from that, the foreign relations, neighboring relations, Thailand is okay, except with the Cambodia.
Yes.
He said that his government at least managed to get an okay result from the court that ordered both countries to withdraw from Kalpavihan, not just Thailand. And he said that it's a minor success of his government.
Okay.
But he said that Yingluck government will face a very major thing from the World Court when it is after Cambodia has asked the court to interpret the 1962 ruling. That would be a main thing that the Yingluck government has to face. But he said that his government already worked out some legal argument for that.
In other words, Apisit is telling Kun Yingluck that I'm leaving behind quite an impressive country. And if anything goes wrong under your watch, don't blame me. Something along the line.
Like that. I also urge the next government to pursue what his government has done in connection with the investigation into last year problems.
Yes.
He has set up two committees, and one investigating what happened and the other working on reform, so that Thailand will not be facing the same problem again. So he said he's telling Kun Yingluck that please don't change too much, because the principles already there. The investigation has been going on under a very neutral atmosphere, so don't change that. And also when it comes to the reform, to prevent the same tragedy in the future, he said that we already also laid down a very good foundation for that also.
But Kun Apisit is not going away. In fact, when Yingluck becomes Prime Minister, she will have to deliver the policy statement to Parliament before she can start working officially And during the presentation, Kun Apisit will be leading opposition to question her about all the policy details.
This could be the last polite statement that he ever has for Kun Ying Lak.
Yeah, this is going to be the polite, the formal sort of goodbye. Thank you, and hand it over to Kun Ying Lak. And then after that, the role of Kun Apisit will be as opposition leader, and he will have to be very tough and very aggressive, and of course, trying to pin down what Kun Ying Lak can and cannot do. We can't wait to see that change of roles.